papers. Here we have a three sections over there. Writing research papers, followed by paper types, and followed by the paper organization. Now coming to this writing research paper, already have uploaded one book which is a strong and white, which is elements of styles. How we need to write a research paper is a best book is available. You can refer this one. Now coming to this one, what actually writing means? Writing is a nothing but an art and very critically aspect of research. Now you people already have studied it. Anybody can download the papers. Anybody can read the papers, how they are looking. But how best you can present what you understood or what you have implemented or what you have seen or what you have feel in that particular experiment, that is a critical or aspect where is an art. Nobody can normally, somebody can write in better English, somebody can write in beautiful way to represent it. The wording format, the terminology is very important while you are writing a research paper. Now writing creates an very lasting, means vanishing impact of your research. If you are not conveying properly what you have done it and what you have studied, what you understood, if you're not done summarize, then it is a waste of the thing. Means conveying is very important. So good writing of stills puts you an advantage of publishing your work, no doubt about that. So need to build a habit of writing continually, preferably daily. So because when the class is going on or something, if you have a habit of making a short hand notes or an running notes over there, then it's a very easy to you to remember it. But nowadays the peoples are like only on studying in through mobiles, through the materials, or maybe in the printouts of that one. Nobody has putting on paper for the preparation. So because of that, the people are very lacking to normally write a letter, HOD permission letter also. They are forgetting to how to write it to apply for a leave or for any condemnation, applying for attendance problem, many. Because you are forgetting about the habit of writing in the classroom or in outside or wherever is possibilities. Directly we are reading from the soft or maybe hard, soft copy or maybe hard copy. So there is a problem where your people making use not properly in the running notes. Now, what are the comments, general comments of writing? Will be get it is you are writing for your readers, need to be keep their interest. If you're writing like I have went there, I have studied this one, implemented this one, I have used this one, like this, if you're writing in a normal way, the reader, maybe you are also read out right some of the papers. If the interestly continuation way of the sentence to sentence, if there is any connectivity over there, then it's a very much interest to the reader. If you're not creating that interest over there, then they are very confused and they will be don't touch your paper as well. Okay. So it is very important to how the reader should know rather than what you endured. Means what you are in your brain, what you are having in your way of thinking. If you're not properly conveying over there, now it's very confusion to the audience, means to the readers. So write short sentences, clearly delineated paragraphs is a continuation paragraph, and use the proper pictures generously to convey the message. Like this is how the process will goes on, this is how I'm giving the input. After giving the input, this is the next step will go, next step will go like this is how my architecture works, or this is my how the framework will works, this is how my procedure of the things will work. Or when you're representing an algorithm, please mention clearly which function is calling, what are the parameters over there, each parameter description, followed by how you are computing. Neatly you have to mention for what purpose you are using the notations in an algorithm, or in maybe in a figure, or maybe in an equation. Provide the intuitive reasoning why you have used that one. Hmm? Next is maintain the interest, avoid the overstating or understating your contribution. Overstating means like I have done that one, this, that, those, but after that, if you see small output means it's a waste. Instead of that, if you are giving very less information, also that's not a entertainable. That's not a good habit to write a paper. So please mention in a proper short sentence, such a way that that clearly has to be tell to the reader, tell to the who are reading the paper, to the things what how we have done it, not overstated and not understated. So make after writing that one, revise yourself or give that whatever the paper you have written to your friends, ask them to read out whether what they understood from your returning of that, whether the properly you have conveyed or not. Your friends is the best reviewers for your writing of the paper. And spelling and grammars in the word file, directly we have an option to perform the spelling and grammar. Let me, I'll show you one example over here. See, this is one example where here, when you have a documentation, here in the review, spell check, spell check and grammar directly is there. Okay, here directly there is option spell and grammar. Okay, so that also you can perform it. So paragraph of sequence of thoughts change, then a new paragraph start. So when we can go for paragraph, whether for a 5 sentences or 6 sentences or 10 sentences, for how many sentences we can go for a paragraph means when you are talking about example for a one technology, for example IoT technology or talking. Once you are moving from that technology to another technology, then you can go for a new paragraph. It's not like once you have done the IoT, continuously you can talk about 20 sentences in a paragraph. It depends when you thought, when the process or the way you are explaining your procedure is going to be changing from one step to another step or one area to another area or one section to another section, then you can move from that paragraph to next paragraph. So it depends on how that thought or how that section will depends. It may be 4 sentences or 5 sentences or 6 sentences. It depends on your thought how you are going to explain it. Now coming to the next part is how many types of the papers are available. The normally the types of the papers is like survey papers, which you or the people are going to be writing for the in the today and tomorrow will complete this part. Now another type of paper is trend setting. Trend setting is nothing but you are giving a small case study article. Just this is a trend which is going to be example in the magazines. If you have see the magazines like CSI Communication, or if you have the IEEE magazine, or if you have a Digit magazine, or if you have different magazines or come where they are going to writing a white paper, where in the white paper or also called as an article, where they'll tell about a particular technology, how it is going to be emerging in the next one, how it is a very is a boom. So trend setting papers is a trend setting papers will be comes under the white papers or maybe is a research article. Now not research article, normal article. So next type of paper is original research and contribution. Like after doing your survey you found out some gaps over there, and if you are give a solution for that gap, then it is a original research and contribution. No, what actually be there in the survey paper? As I said, in the first paper is survey paper. So in the survey paper, don't cut, paste, shake, and paste it. Like you have taken one paragraph from this paper, another paragraph, another paper. You have collected 50 papers over there. If you are taking one paragraph from each paper and you have prepared a 50 paragraph, that is called not a survey paper. It has to be a have a theme for what purpose you have done it. Like we have done in the Saturday selection of topic. After that how you are doing the survey, on which topic, on which issues you are going to focusing, which key terms you have entered, what are the journals you have followed, what are the conferences, how many papers you have collected in this journal, in that conference, in other sources. After making of use of that one, how you are reducing from collection of the 200 papers to 100 papers, 100 papers to 50, 50 to 40. What are the strategy you have applied it? By studying only title, abstract, and conclusion, you are reducing to the 200 to 100. By studying the introduction part and walk through some little bit of going to for 50, again that 50 becomes 40 after making of a critical study. So like this we have done it, and after that we have prepared the categories of the papers. We are making category wise papers over there, and also how what is the strategy you are using for inclusion, exclusion. All that type of things has to be there in the survey paper. Trend setting, that is the second paper. Trend setting is focusing on the motivations, issues, and challenges. That's how I said it. Now current issue is in AI. The AI is going to be soon utilized in the blockchain, which is emerging over there, or futuristic thing is also be the now very emerging area.